I'm alive. So I had issue with my network and welcome back. So we were talking about income alone will not save you. So that's what I was saying. You need to use your mind to start
Neutralize plenty.
doing something,
So I listen.
doing something. Was salary, hourly. But yes, still you need to make sure say you think, you know, start to save your money, which is your income. Because if you are having 3,000 Ghana cedis, that's your salary. Maybe after expenses or bills now that day, or food no man. Maybe 2,000 Ghana cedis. That's what it costs during the month, or transportation or bills now that day. Maybe 1,000 Ghana cedis is left out. You can save like 700 cedis. 700 cedis. One thing about we Africans, we don't we don't really value small money. We think that, oh, if you got 10,000 Ghana cedis, that's the money that you think, oh, yeah, I'm getting paid. But little, saving small can really get you somewhere. So 700 cedis a month multiplied by 12, you're going to get 8,400 Ghana cedis. So 8,400 Ghana cedis is not enough, but it's something. It's better than, say, you get your salary 3,000 Ghana cedis. You spend your bills are around maybe 2,000 Ghana cedis, your 1,000 Ghana cedis are shogotum. Then you'll be spending it on unnecessary things, buying expensive stuff, you know, going to club and all these kind of things that is not really going to make you successful. Buying stuff, being liability, like them stuff that is not going to give you any income. You need to stop that. So 8,400 Ghana cedis, you can start by thinking outside the box. Okay, in your area, you know that, oh, they don't really sell food at night. And you are seeing this Indomie seller there where people buy Indomie from her. But she's doing it very small. Wait a minute, it's not every time if they say invest in something doesn't mean say you need to be there. Now one can you'll be doing it. You can just invest in someone, and that's you investing in someone can generate you some income. So this Indomie seller, you can ask her how much does she spend a day. Maybe she can be, oh, because I don't have money, small scale business. Oh, I'm starting with 300 cedis, and you ask her how much profit does she make after selling in the evening. Oh, after the evening, maybe I'm able to sell, or I'll be getting another extra 300 cedis from my 200 cedis. So it means that if she's able to sell, you're able to invest around like maybe 500, 700 Ghana cedis, she's going to get more than the 300 cedis. So that's when you can start to talk to her, you know, about the profit, then all that, take your percentage out from it. Nina can give you money. It's not by you going to open a shop or maybe you selling the stuff by yourself. That's how people get, like, rich people are there, they are sleeping, but people are making, they are making money every day because they were investing in people, and those people are giving them income. But to go out or what's it? person is sika crab could be what or person one idea. Also, you don't have time because after work, your 9 to 5, you are really tired. You can't even work again. You need to go and sleep. So if you can have someone you can trust that or bit my juma, then it bring you income. Why not? Why not? So another topic is the trap of looking rich. The trap of looking rich. You know, pressure. People wearing designers, live flashy, prove that they are successful. Social media versus reality. But the truth is, most people you think are rich are financially by depth or appearance. So now social media, TikTok, someone will just be sitting in the bands, especially the girls, even the boys too as well, putting some lifestyle on Snapchat. No, will be sick, no, fat to the laptop, so then you'll be videoing, will be show say or apartment be, living that expensive life. Then you hotel bedroom, no have our phone, watching this person, thinking say, about there, Yamia, I'm Bobiamo. Meanwhile, you show sika crowd wow. Who is sika chance any background? Who is chance any background? And then I mean, my friends be yeah, come about those important events now here. And now, on no argue say, now 400,000 Ghana cedis videos no for a video to a mountain. He doesn't think that Obi Bitima Bao Abeton idea from 400 Ghana cedis. And it's unnecessary pressure being people are giving to people, making them feel say, okay, one man uncle to stand with events now, and we are making money more than you. But meanwhile, we will come that someone money and a video because maybe they even have it there. We see a crowd their mom just to use it for something. And now they are just putting on social media just to make people feel like they are nothing. So don't really draw on social media to make you feel you are nobody because you are somebody and don't look up to someone. We all have that timeline for everything. Like, say, no matter what, if you are able to structure how you live your life and how you do your things, think positive, start doing some business at the side from your 9 to 5, building wealth around you, you are going to be successful. People have money. No matter what you do, people will have money more than you. But you need to appreciate what you have. Me, people will be like, hey, Dave, oh yeah, Dave Africa, you are a big boy and things. The next time you see me sitting somewhere eating gobe, the next time you see me in a flight, send me to coin. People want like so now people don't even know the type of guy I am because I don't really look up to anybody. They may wanna just what I just have for myself, and I don't really care about nobody. Because someone is showing you a lot of money doesn't mean say, oh, Abraham, don't make it. You can just look at that money and inspire yourself. Say, how do I get that money? How do I get that? And that thing is going to help you and help you forever. That is how Abraham it. So don't be trapped, like the trap of looking rich. Don't make that really pressure you. Don't make people pressure you. And also, which is the fourth point, is no one teaches ownership. No one teaches ownership. You know, when I say no one teaches ownership, African are mostly consumers, not producers. We should talk about owning business, owning distribution, owning platform. If we don't own, we will always depend. It's in ownership. You always want to do 9 to 5. You are a customer service in someone's business. That's not ownership, because there will be a time that your boss will tell you that, please, I want to maybe collapse this business, or please, your performance is not good, so we are recruiting new people. They will replace you. They are going to replace you with someone else, or even someone better than you, or someone even lower. Because of your salary, they can't pay you. They'll get someone who will receive a lower salary, then let you go. So you need to own something. And if I say own something, it doesn't mean if you are owning a watch, a watch or something. It means that's the ownership. Create something that it belongs to you. I have a business. I have a business. I have an Airbnb business. I have a record label. I have African clothing. And now I want to be a content creator. I own it. And if I do it well, it becomes mine forever. If I own it, it becomes mine forever. So I'm someone that when I started, I was working for people. I really did a lot of Uber work. I was doing Uber. And the last time, my boss was telling me that, okay, fine, they want to change from Uber to car renters. They think, which is the one who is taking care of the car was like, I've been working really hard for him, and he doesn't know if he should take the car from me. And I'm like, I'm saving. Well, last time I was in the university, so I'm still in the university, but I was in university that period. So I was doing Uber to take care of myself in school, because I pay my own school fees and everything. And this guy told me that he can't take the car from me because he knows how I've been working so hard. And I'm like, okay. And that time I had a Ford, which is my brake band. So we need to go and repair. So we have a mechanic that we send the car to. So I sent the car to the mechanic, and the mechanic guy said he can't do it now. So I said, okay, fine. When he is done, then he should give me a call. Now she give me a call till the next day. Mini penalty for me, which is my boss. And the funny thing is, when I called him, he was like, yeah, but now he feels like you have to go and do this car rental and everything. And I was so furious because that time, no, now I have to work and pay my school fees. So I was trying to work hard before the school reopened. So imagine, I was really disappointed that, where are you going to get work to do? Because work no crowns, 9 to 5. But you go there and start working, your salary is really low. And after the low salary, you can't even save. So I wanted to have a job in my own terms. So Uber is something that I really did, like really did. And this guy just took that from me. And now I have nothing to do. So I was just staying home, thinking. And I started to have a plan. That's when I started, because I had a vision, Dave and Co. Pan African Trading.
Hmm.
It's a vision that I wanted, I've been always wanted to do, to help small scale business. Because I'm someone that, if you are even having a small store and I'm your sales boy, you are going to get money automatically. You are going to get money because I'm good in sales and I just know how to sell stuff. So I just had that vision that Dave and Co. Pan African Trade should be a platform where we help small businesses to scale up. Even you can be selling in Ghana. I can just see your product and what you do, and I'll just tell you that, you know what, you can go to South Africa and this thing can really sell. Because I've really studied the market and I've really been to this African country because I love Africa. I feel like we need to build Africa. So I started to own something. And that's what I came about with the Forge African Clothing. And now I have other businesses that now I own, which now I'm getting people to be part of my team. So you see, you own something. And later on, 3 months ago, I forgot the story. 3 months ago, 3 months later, sorry, he came back to and was like, Dave, and car no sabi tribute man, do you want to get a car back? Blah blah blah. I'm like, yo, I don't need to have the car back. I don't need it. I don't really need the car because I have something that I own. It's for me. I own it. So ownership is something that we need to take serious. We Africans, and you need to do it well because if you do it well, it's for you. And if we don't own, we will always depend. So now I don't depend on nobody. I just do things by myself, and I regulate what I want to do, how I want to do it. But doesn't mean that the energy that you put in someone's job, no, you don't have to. You have to also put that in. Me, I don't sleep. I'm always on a go. Looking for something. Trying to find out what I can do to get money. Because money is something that if you are a guy, that's your handsomeness. Forget how you dress. You need money. You can dress like you are a rich guy. As time goes on, people will know that Apple will dress keke. But when you have money is going to speak for you. So you need to know. Africa, the next one is Africa is rich, but Africans don't control the value. Raw materials exported, value imported, cocoa, and the junior coffee, which is chocolate, oil versus fuel price. What I have to tell you is money is in control, not just labor. When I say Africa is rich, people will be like, Charlie, we did here money, we don't see money. We have a lot of people making money in here in Africa, just being smart. You don't have a friend who started this business. He just realized that there's nothing that she can do. So he called me like, yo, bro, I want to talk to you about something, a lot of things going on. I don't have money, my rent is up and all that. And this friend, I used to visit him in his room and Charlie, nice room. Was he was doing this 9 to 5 job, so he was getting money. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? You have a nice space. You can use that space to rent.
The information.
And that space can generate money for you. So why are you just there thinking that you need to have a job to do while there's even money around you? So he said, how can we do that? I'm like, you know what? Let me tell you. So we moved his stuff from his room to my place because he's my friend. And now we make sure that we get any amenities people need. And that's what some of them I brought it from my house and just put it down. I just take a picture and post it on Airbnb. And now I'm telling you, the first month we did in the middle of the month, he got around 3,000 Ghana cedis. But the next month he made like 10,000 Ghana cedis, $10,000 because they pay in dollars. And that's how he started building whatever he has now. And he's trying to expand because he realized that he just use what he has to get the money that he's getting now. So it means you have to use your mind, that mindset to start with something. He didn't use any capital. The things he had. So you have even things that you can even use. But what's your thinking say you need capital, but you have been wasting things. People have a lot of things. People even have clothes that they don't even wear, but they're saying they have to sell it. Doesn't mean sell your property, but you need to use what you have. I started with my African web business and this was in Ghana. I realized that a lot of people in Ghana has their own design. So what did I do? I just moved the product from here and I sent it to the other African country. So I went to Zambia and I was selling my stuff. I went to Rwanda, I was selling my stuff. I was telling people this. So I was able to move from my the states, your mind state, from wherever you are. You just to think ahead or think more than that you are inside. There's a lot of things around you that you can use or you can sell. YouTube, for instance, is something that you can use to get money. Right now I'm talking, I have zero view, but I love to share a message. This is something that I've been always wanting to do. And the funny thing, I'm at my friend's place, and he has a laptop now, and he has a camera, and I'm like, yo, this is something that I always want to do. This is something that I always want to do. So now, if you have camera, why don't I put the mission out there for people to hear, people to understand? So in case Ghana, we produce our own cocoa, and we have this manufacturer there to process our cocoa for us. We could have gotten money. We could have gotten money, but we export everything. And when we get it back, we now pay for it. The value is out. African way. African way. It's our own. But the funny thing is, if you wear African wear, people don't really see you that much. But when someone wears suits, he's being respected. So how do designers who even sew African wear get that passion to even sew, or people go in? Why should people even don't go and learn it? Because it's not valid. It's not valid. And that is really bad. That is really bad. We Africans need to value what we have. And if we are able to value what we have, we will get to understand that Africa is rich. The other point that I want to also make is saving alone won't make you rich. Saving alone won't make you rich. I'll continue with the part two. Thank you.
Papa,